It's been a very busy week out there in the world of sports, and today we're going to break that all down on the first edition of uh, the Stingray Scoop here only on the CTS. Welcome inside the first ever edition of the Stingray Scoop right here on the CTS, the Facebook group, and of course on YouTube as well. I want to welcome you guys into this special edition of the first episode, and I guess we will start with the big news of last night, and that was actually the NFL draft. Now, let me just go ahead and say that I am looking here at the draft order, and let me go ahead and break it down for you guys. The number one overall pick, there was no question about it, was Trevor Lawrence from the University of Clemson. Trevor Lawrence went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, number two was Zach Wilson of BYU. He went to the New York Jets. Now, Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson both were quarterbacks. The third overall pick was Trey Lance from North Dakota State. So the top three guys last night were quarterbacks. Then, number four, you had Kyle Pitts from Florida. He went to San Francisco. Then you had Jamar Chase of LSU, who went to the Cincinnati Bengals, followed by Jalen Waddle of the Alabama Crimson Tide. He went to the Dolphins to reconnect down there with Tua. So he goes sixth overall to the Miami Dolphins down there in Coral Gables and Miami. Then we moved to the 10th overall pick, and it was Patrick Surtain, the cornerback from Alabama. He went to the Denver Broncos, and then we also got Devontae Smith, who was a wide receiver and the former Heisman Trophy winner. He goes out there to the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's going to be a really big fit for Philadelphia there as they try to battle this season with the Cowboys, the Giants, and then, of course, the Washington Redskins. Justin Fields went to the Chicago Bears from Ohio State. Also noted, 15th overall pick, Mac Jones of Alabama. He goes to where Tom Brady left New England. So Bill Belichick got him a pretty good quarterback last night in Mac Jones. However, he did say, Bill Belichick did say today that they are still rolling with Cam as of right now. However, they did pick up Mac Jones just in case things were to go sideways with the Cam Newton situation. Also, let's see, Alex Leatherwood from Alabama, the offensive tackle, he goes to the Oakland Raiders. And Kadarius Toney at 20 went to the New York Jets as well. Now, I do need to also mention that tonight at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, the second round and the third round of the draft is tonight on ESPN, and then 4 through 7 is tomorrow on ESPN and ABC. So one more time, the second and the third round of the draft is tonight on ESPN starting at 7 Eastern and 6 o'clock Central. Okay, let's go on ahead and move on now. Now that earlier in the season, probably about 3 months ago, Urban Meyer took the head coaching job down at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Because of that move, Tim Tebow has contacted the franchise down there in Jacksonville and has requested a tryout as a tight end because he played under Urban Meyer when he was at Florida. So Tim Tebow has requested a tryout for a tight end with the Jacksonville Jaguars because of the connection there with Urban Meyer. So that's going to be a real interesting little note there to follow as we move into the summer and then, of course, towards the start of the NFL season to see if, in fact, Tim Tebow can make a roster. And the last time Tim Tebow took the field for an NFL team was back in 2012. So it has been a very long time since Tim Tebow has actually played a snap of football in the NFL. Also, I need to mention that moving to more news, this came out on Tuesday, that the Floyd Money Mayweather and Logan Paul fight has been rescheduled for Miami, Florida, and it will be coming to you on pay-per-view June the 6th from Hard Rock Stadium down there in Miami. So once again, the Floyd Money Mayweather and Lloyd Paul fight has been rescheduled and is scheduled now for June the 6th at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. And that will be available on pay-per-view. And the last thing I need to mention on the Stingray Scoop is this. You can see back there behind me, I've actually got the LSU shirt back there, and the reason that I do is because LSU announced effective Wednesday that they will allow full stadiums to 100% capacity, and they will remove the mask mandate for outdoor sporting events effective immediately, and that will start tonight as the LSU Tigers host Arkansas on the Diamond tonight down there in Baton Rouge. So the full mask mandate has been lifted for LSU, and they are going back to full stadiums at 100% capacity. I also need to mention, since we are an Alabama channel, tonight at 6 o'clock, Alabama takes the Diamond at home to face the Missouri Tigers in a crucial game because Alabama lost the series last weekend to Kentucky, and if they want to try and make a run at going to Hoover, they desperately need to play and win this series this weekend because Missouri, unfortunately, is at the bottom of the barrel over there in the SEC East. So Alabama desperately needs to win the 3-game series starting tonight at home with the Missouri Tigers. Tonight it's going to be at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow it's going to be at 2 p.m. And on Sunday it's going to be the early game at 11 a.m. I hope you guys have enjoyed this edition of the Stingray Scoop. Hopefully this answered a lot of your questions out there and caught you up to date on a lot of news and notes around the world of sports, and especially with the NFL draft. Do not forget, tonight on the NFL draft, it will start at 7 o'clock. And the first team tonight to pick, once again, is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then go on from there tonight at 6 o'clock. And also at 6 o'clock tonight, Alabama will take the field on the Diamond versus the Missouri Tigers. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and enjoy your college baseball and or NFL draft. And I will be back here next week at this time to give you guys another update and more breaking news only on the Stingray Scoop. God bless.